buy my course and now teach you how to start your own business and make $50,000 a week. Come to my webinar. Well, I'll be teaching you how to launch your own course, launch your own e-business, start making money from home. This is the best time to start an e-business. If you don't have a business in 2020, what are you doing? You're hustling backwards. I have this $500 course that's gonna teach you how to make money by making courses, talking about how to make courses. From one business owner to you all. You don't need to start that business, and you probably shouldn't. For those of you all that don't know, my name is Blossom. I'm a digital content marketer for health professionals. What the heck does that mean, Blossom? In English, it means that I create social media strategies, I manage social media pages, I create blog posts, etc., for health professionals. Basically, health communications is what I do. I don't talk about business here. No, this is where I make fun of myself. You know, within my first year of business, aka now, I see why people would want to start a business, you know, just to like be their own boss and not have to clock in, blah, blah, blah. But I will also tell you all that it is okay to be normal. It's okay to want stability. It's okay to, you know, want to work under somebody. I mean, that's fine as long as you know the values and the principles, or if you care about that stuff. If you care about the values and principles of that person and they align with yours, you know what, it's fine. It's fine to be normal. While we're in this whole digital era, it kind of seems like full-time jobs or 9-to-5s are demonized, you know, for robbing us of our creativity, robbing us of our time. And, you know, to an extent, you know, that could be, that there's some truth in that. But at the same time, a lot of these jobs are the bread and butter for, you know, starting your business, because it takes money to make money. But I also will say that sometimes just having that full-time job alone, you know what, that's enough. Like, you don't have to use that income to create a whole business. You don't. It is totally fine to want to be a doctor. You know, it's totally fine to want to be a lawyer, engineer, all the other, well, that's pretty much all the other options you have if you don't want to be a doctor and your parents are immigrants. And speaking of immigrants, as you all know, my parents are immigrants themselves, and they've pushed me to, you know, go to the medical field and do something in the medical. They're not really a doctor, but like do something in the medical field. And for a long time in my previous years, I have just been very combative around that idea. And I'm here to tell you guys that, you know, I still am combative towards the idea because it's just not for me. At least not right now. But I'm not going to go around and look at people that actually aspire to go to medical field or they're in medical school right now. I'm not going to say that you guys are wasting your lives away. Why are you just following what your parents are doing, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that, because it's totally fine to want stability. It's totally fine to live your life and know that you're always going to have a job wherever you go. That's okay. I totally understand why my parents think that that is the only way to success. I get it. I don't agree with it, but I understand why they think that's the only way. Because the reality is, here in America, where the healthcare system is jacked up, nobody cares about public health, people just not knowing how to wash their hands, there's always going to be sick people. I will say that there's a lot of job security, especially within the healthcare field, which is a highly, highly coveted, respected, needed field here in America. You're always guaranteed a check, and you know, if they find my YouTube channel one day and they don't like something I said and they sack me, I can always just bring my stuff, take my stuff to a different hospital, bada boom, bada bing. My bills are getting paid like that, instantly. There's just a lot of job security, which is why they think that that is the best route and the only route to go. Our parents just want us to use our brains to find a respectable job and make money for ourselves and our kids. And not just these weird odd jobs, like after graduating, finding a job at Ross or Office Max or OnlyFans. Even though I do be seeing them income reports from these OnlyFans girls, and I had not been saved. It's fine to just not want to hustle, or you know, it's fine if you want to just work under somebody and make your bread that way. I just hate how we've come to this time where we're making fun of how people make their money legally, how they legally make their money. That's whack. So while I will say that it's okay to just want a normal job, it would be great, you know, if you had that job and you also had a little something on the side. Because as we have seen, a lot of these jobs and businesses have been going under since COVID-19. It's affected a lot of us. But with all that being said, I will say that with just one source of income, you still kind of are hustling backwards. A lot of these jobs don't really have the job security we thought they had. There's this one woman I follow on Instagram. This is her handle, because I'm not about to butcher her name. And she said, not everybody has to be an entrepreneur, but everybody should learn to be entrepreneurial. And I 100% agree. I don't think everyone should be a business owner. Heck, I don't think most of these Nigerians out here should be business owners. Y'all go take your car to that Nigerian mechanic and it comes back worse. It comes back worse than how you brought it. Why do you have a business? No. How do you have a business? How? I also think if you want to be a business owner, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I feel like a lot of people say that and just throw it out there like, oh yeah, it's very uncomfortable. But let me tell y'all, you have to be comfortable with living below your means. That means no fancy schmancy shoes every single time the Jordans come out, I don't know. No fancy phones every single time the iPhone drops a new one, which is like every 3 months. I'm pretty sure that's applicable to a lot of these career pathways, but especially for business owners, especially, here, I'll demonstrate. Your friends and your colleagues all have nice, well-paying jobs. They've moved out of their parents' house. You know, they have their own nice little cars. They have steady income coming in. And you will be there in your mama's house, possibly sharing a room with somebody, your sibling. Then your friends want to take trips to Miami. They want to take trips to Iceland. They want to take trips to this, that, and the third. And they're just like, you know what, I can do this, I can do that. But you got to actually budget. You got to actually budget, look at your stuff and say, can I afford to have fun? Can I afford to have friends? Everybody should be budgeting. To be honest, we all should be budgeting. But especially business owners, especially when you just started out, you gotta budget. You gotta actually like plan out where your money is going to go. This business money is not supposed to be, it's not supposed to be your little let's have fun money. This business money is supposed to go back to the business or you'll be audited. But of course, there's ways to pay yourself and write that off and actually have fun. But that business money is supposed to go directly to that business alone. And don't even get me started on dating. Dating is tricky because dating is not only a money investment, but it's also a time investment. If you are a business owner and you really need people around you, or you really need to be in a relationship, you just have to be in a relationship, being a business owner is probably not gonna be for you. Being a business owner has made me really more specific about what I want in a partner. Number one being support. Like I said, I work in health communications, or in other words, marketing. And a lot of people think my job is a joke. So with dating, you have to make sure that you're not gonna get stuck with someone who thinks like that, because that can be very demeaning, and it'll just make you not like yourself. It'll discourage you from doing your own business if you have someone that's talking so negatively about what you're passionate about. That's just horrible. And that's not just for business owners, but I feel like you really can't afford to be with the wrong person. You have to have someone that not only just understands what you're doing and why you're giving up a comfortable lifestyle to hustle and grind. You have to have someone that understands that and also respects and supports that. I talk to people that do similar things that I do, and one of them is actually married to someone that is just very pessimistic, telling her that her job is not really real. She needs to get a real job. This is a joke, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you're married to that? You sleep with that? I would not want to sleep with that. So yeah, if you're a hopeless romantic and you kind of just want to, you always are in a relationship, or you want to be in a relationship super duper bad, yeah, maybe having a business, I don't know if it'll fit your lifestyle, because it makes you very selective about what/who you are willing to tolerate. If you don't have thick skin, or if you don't like the idea of friends and family not supporting you, you might as well just be a doctor. Business owner is not for you. Go be a doctor. Because I promise you, there will be way more people that you don't know supporting you than the ones that actually do. Like I said, it's okay to have a normal job. But if you're worried about job security, or rather job insecurity, it would be better, or if not best, to be entrepreneurial and still, monetize your skills and whatnot and do things on the side. You don't have to be a full-time business owner to do that, And lastly, this is coming from me, a social media manager. Don't let social media tell you how to run your life. Thank you all for watching, and as usual, don't forget to hit that bell. Let me know in the comments what you all want to do with your life. Do y'all want to be business owners, or do y'all want to just have something on the side, or y'all just perfectly fine with having a 9 to 5? Let me know in the comments below. Hope y'all have a fantabulous day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.